Chris Jasper, a member of the famed music group the Isley Brothers, has passed away at the age of 73. His death marks the end of an era for fans of classic R&B, soul, and funk music. Jasper was not just a musician. He was a visionary who helped shape the sound of an entire generation. Michael Jasper, Chris' son, confirmed the news on Monday on behalf of their family in a statement on Facebook, noting that Chris had been diagnosed with cancer just 2 months earlier. The revelation came as a shock to many, as the accomplished musician had continued to be active in the music industry, releasing projects and engaging with fans. His battle with cancer was brief but undoubtedly courageous, reflecting the same resilience he carried throughout his career. Chris was born in Cincinnati, Ohio, and from a young age, he displayed an extraordinary talent for music. He began studying classical piano when he was just 7 years old, a discipline that would later influence his approach to composing and performing. His early dedication to music led him to the prestigious Juilliard School of Music in New York City, where he studied music composition. It was during these formative years that he refined his skills and developed the musical sophistication that would become a defining feature of his work. In 1973, Chris officially joined the Isley Brothers, a group originally formed by Rudolph Isley, Ronald Isley, and O'Kelly Isley. His connection to the Isleys was more than just musical. His family lived in the same Cincinnati apartment complex as the Isleys, forging a deep personal bond. This connection deepened further when his older sister Elaine married Rudolph Isley, making him an in-law to the legendary group. With Chris' arrival, alongside younger Isley brothers Ernie and Marvin, the group underwent a dramatic transformation. No longer just a vocal trio, the Isley Brothers became a fully self-contained 6-member R&B/funk powerhouse. This evolution was groundbreaking, as it allowed the group to push creative boundaries and explore new musical landscapes. Chris' family described his influence on the group, stating that his songwriting talent and expertise on keyboards and synthesizers became the cornerstone of the group's signature sound. His contributions were monumental, helping craft some of the group's most beloved classics, including For the Love of You, Between the Sheets, and Fight the Power. Chris' ability to blend sophisticated harmonies with hard-hitting funk grooves made him an indispensable part of the Isley Brothers' golden era. His deep understanding of classical music theory, combined with his passion for contemporary sounds, resulted in compositions that were both innovative and timeless. He had an uncanny ability to translate emotions into music, creating songs that resonated deeply with listeners. In 1984, after over a decade of success with the Isley Brothers, Chris, along with Ernie and Marvin, decided to branch out and form their own group, Isley Jasper Isley. The trio sought to carve out their own unique musical identity, and they quickly found success with their biggest hit, Caravan of Love. The song became an anthem, celebrated for its uplifting message of unity and love. It not only topped the R&B charts but also inspired covers by other artists, most notably the Housemartins, whose rendition became a UK No. 1 hit. Following his tenure with Isley Jasper Isley, Chris embarked on a prolific solo career in 1986. Determined to maintain creative control over his music, he founded Gold City Records, an independent label through which he released an impressive 17 albums, including 4 gospel records. His dedication to independence in the music industry was rare and admirable, allowing him to explore his artistry without compromise. Among his solo work, the song Superbad, released in 1988, stood out not only for its infectious groove but also for its message. The track advocated for the importance of education, a theme Chris was deeply passionate about. He used his platform to emphasize the value of knowledge and self-improvement, inspiring many young listeners along the way. Beyond his own music, Chris took on the role of mentor and producer, signing other artists to Gold City Records. He worked with talents such as Liz Hogue, Outfront, and Brothaz by Choice, providing them with the guidance and resources needed to make their mark in the industry. His commitment to fostering new talent demonstrated his genuine love for music and his desire to see the next generation thrive. Even in the final decade of his life, Chris remained musically active. In 2015, he released a greatest hits album, offering fans a curated collection of his most memorable work. The following year, he paid tribute to one of his musical inspirations with a cover of Billy Preston's classic, You Are So Beautiful, reimagined as Share With Me. In 2019, he released a covers album, further showcasing his versatility as an artist. His passion for music never waned, and he continued to create, innovate, and share his artistry with the world until the very end. Chris' influence extended far beyond his own recordings. His work has been sampled by some of the biggest names in music, proving the lasting impact of his compositions. Artists such as Whitney Houston, Aaliyah, The Notorious B.I.G., Tupac Shakur, Queen Latifah, Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, Gwen Stefani, Fantasia, Will Smith, and Jaheim have all incorporated elements of his music into their own projects. The fact that his sound continues to be referenced and celebrated across different genres is a testament to his enduring legacy. Throughout his illustrious career, Chris received numerous accolades that solidified his place in music history. He was inducted into both the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Songwriters Hall of Fame, a fitting recognition of his contributions to the industry. He was also honored with the National Randy B. Society Lifetime Achievement Award, the Soul Tracks Lifetime Achievement Award, and the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. Each of these accolades serves as a reminder of his immense impact on the world of music. Chris Jasper's passing leaves a profound void in the music industry, but his legacy will undoubtedly live on. His pioneering work with the Isley Brothers, his contributions to Isley Jasper Isley, and his solo career all stand as a testament to his extraordinary talent and dedication to his craft. He was a musician's musician, someone whose work will continue to inspire generations to come. Beyond the accolades and the hits, Chris will be remembered for the depth and soul he brought to his music. He had the rare ability to touch people's hearts through his melodies and lyrics, creating songs that became the soundtrack to countless lives. His influence can be felt not just in the recordings he left behind, but in the countless artists he inspired along the way. As we reflect on his life and career, we celebrate the brilliance of Chris Jasper, a man whose music transcended time, whose contributions reshaped Randy B and funk, and whose spirit will forever resonate through the songs he gifted to the world. Though he may be gone, his music will ensure that his legacy lives on, reminding us all of the power of passion, dedication, and artistry. Christopher Howard Jasper was an American singer, composer, and producer. Jasper was a member of the Isley Brothers and Isley Jasper Isley, a contributing member to the Isley Brothers Music, 1973 to 1983, and Isley Jasper Isley Music, 1984 to 1987. He was also a successful solo musician and record producer, recording over 17 of his own solo albums, including 4 urban contemporary gospel albums, all written, produced, and performed both vocally and instrumentally by Jasper. He also produced artists for his New York City-based record label, Gold City Records. Jasper's keyboard and Moog synthesizer work is his signature contribution to the Isley Brothers music of the 1970s and 1980s when the Isley Brothers were a self-contained band.